Roger Schwarz is a recognized thought leader in the realm of team leadership, an organizational psychologist and president and CEO of Roger Schwarz and Associates. He is a sought-after advisor to global companies, federal government agencies, and international not-for-profit organizations.
Thank you, Rose. Appreciate that introduction. It's good to be here in Minneapolis. It's also great to talk with you today because as I was thinking about the different groups I work with and I talk with, there are not many like yours in the sense that they are concerned primarily with how an organization functions and how it can function more effectively. And when I think about policy governance in particular, there are a number of things about policy governance that I think you'll find very congruent with what I'm going to be talking about today. One of the things that I like about the policy governance model is that it's an internally consistent model. It's systemic. I was talking with a couple of people before the session, and we were talking about how it really starts from a way of thinking about organizations and boards. It's a theory. One of the things that I learned many years ago is there's nothing so practical as a good theory, because you can really figure out what you need to do in a variety of situations with that. First, I want to talk to you about what is it that leads teams and boards to get stuck, by way of saying how well you're really working, what kind of results you're getting. Then talk about if you're not getting those results, why is that? What's getting you stuck? And then the third piece is to talk about what would you do differently, if anything. So many times when we are trying to create change in our teams, whether they be boards or whether they be the executive team or some other team, we try to create change at the level of behavior. We may have heard something new from someone, we may have read a new book, we may have heard a keynote speech even, and said, wow, that would be really good. I'd like to try that for my organization. And you ask people to do that, to change their behavior. But what happens so many times in organizations is we ask people to change their behavior even as they're operating on an old mindset. And it shouldn't be any surprise that if the new behaviors require a new mindset, that you won't get the results. But somehow we're surprised. So the bottom line is, if you're really trying to create fundamental change, I'm not talking about superficial change, I'm talking about fundamental change. It's not enough to change behavior. You need to change the mindset that drives it.